Chief of Police in Laurel spent years cracking down on crime, but tonight, a big development. He is the one behind bars, as police say David Crawford had a habit of targeting people who wronged him. If you can look at the video behind me, you can see the former chief in the surveillance video dumping gasoline on a home before setting it on fire. A Howard County judge sentenced Crawford to 8 life sentences plus 75 years now.
It was something pretty unique from what I've seen. The judge spent more than 30 minutes explaining how he came to his sentencing decision, even quoting victim statements, before handing the 71-year-old a sentence that will likely see him spending his remaining days in prison.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host, Dirty God. Today we have a police officer who has been cracking down on law for a long time, but today somebody done cracked down on him. Find out what he did right here, man. I'm not gonna waste too much more of your time, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, man. It really helps us out. Let's get it.
Jury convicted David Crawford in March of arson and attempted murder. The former Laurel police chief setting fire to multiple homes throughout Howard County over a period of years and caught on camera doing it. When he was given the chance to speak in court before his sentencing on Tuesday, Crawford said, "With God, all things are possible." But he never apologized to any of his victims in the room.
I don't know if there's something in the water when it comes to these police officers or what, but we got this man on video targeting people who so-called, in his eyes, did him dirty or did him wrong. He's a police officer, right? And he was arrested for multiple fires that he done started, okay? If you can see right here in this video, you can see that he was seen dumping gasoline on a house before he set it on fire.
A Howard County judge sentenced Crawford to 8 life sentences plus 75 years now.
Convicted serial arsonist, former Laurel Police Chief David Crawford will spend the rest of his life in prison. A Howard County judge sentenced Crawford to 8 life sentences plus 75 years for intentionally setting fires at several homes in Maryland over the course of a decade. However, he will actually only serve 2 of his life sentences plus 75 years because some of those sentences will run concurrently.
The judge sentenced this man to 8 life sentences plus 75 years. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think that this is extensive? I don't think it's extensive. I think he should have got 12 life sentences. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's not getting out of jail at all. He gonna die in jail. And I think he should, because, I mean, you're out here burning people's homes that they worked hard for. And you were an officer, man. Like, what's up with these officers doing all these crimes, man? I just don't get it, man. I mean, nobody's above the law, but you're an officer, man. And this is what you do.
His mention of God was so hypocritical when he literally ruined a bunch of people's lives.
Quinn Henderson was just a teenager when Crawford burned down her home not once, but twice. Now the 22-year-old says she's relieved to be moving on with her life.
I'm ready to just live my own life without him like looming over me and without me being afraid.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, you would expect somebody, you know, a police officer, you've been an officer for over 10 years, you've been doing this for over 10 years, you would think that they would be held at a higher standard, but in this case he's not. But guess what? What's in the dark always comes to light. That's how we gonna do the situation. Another crazy thing about this situation, his daughter came out and she was speaking to the news, and she actually stated that her father was known to be vindictive and that she wasn't surprised.
WJZ spoke to Crawford's daughter in 2021. She says her father was known to be vindictive.
So I was disappointed, but not surprised.
He was caught on multiple videos, man, doing the same thing. So
Crawford was linked to the crimes through several pieces of evidence, including surveillance video.
I'm glad that the sentence came. I'm hoping that the sentence brings the victims peace. I was looking into the story. They said that he had a revenge list, okay,
He even kept a revenge list full of people who eventually became his targets. Some of Crawford's victims included a City of Laurel official, law enforcement officers, relatives, his chiropractors, and one of his neighbors.
This man was a demon. You understand what I'm saying? And luckily no one got hurt, but I did read some of the victims were in the homes when he did it, so I know that can be a little bit traumatic. I don't know who you can sue for that situation, but hey, it is what it is, man. Really, man, I need to find out, man, because I don't know how to start fires like he did. I need to find out how to start fires like this, man, because I mean, he was a professional arsonist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's some information. Like, who taught this man that? I mean, I don't know, man. Lock him up, though. It's not a funny situation. I'm just saying, man. You know, I love to see when the officer gets held accountable for something that they did, because a lot of times they don't, man. You guys let me know in the comments how you feel about this situation, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.